Hi. Hello.
Whatever. I know what you're doing. Between eggnog and hazelnut.
She knows me so well. Welcome to another edition of the Cantina of Comics.
Today we're going to teach you how to make a Dia-Nog-A, which is something you can sip while you're sitting next to your Christmas tree.
Also, it's something that lurks in the trash compactor. Welcome to another episode of the Cantina of Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kristi.
Oh, it's getting closer to the big day, and so we've got something we're going to mix up for you that's perfect for maybe you're having a holiday party, maybe you're just hanging out, looking at all the presents under the tree, and just taking in all that Christmas stuff.
Games.
Yeah, playing games around the old Yule log, which is just...
Yule log. You walked right into that one.
I did, didn't I?
Gosh, you can't even.
Okay, so we are making what is called a Dia-Nog-A. As you see, we're using eggnog and Dia-Nog-A, you know, the little trash compactor guy from Star Wars A New Hope. He's in the trash compactor and he puts his little head up and goes beep, 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 beep. And you only saw...
I don't remember him ever making
You only saw this part of his head right here, just that one little eyeball. And so how they came up with the rest of this with the fins and the legs, sure, why not? But
does he only have one eyeball that on the toy?
On the toy, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's mono...
Eyeballess.
I want to say mononuclear, but... Okay. So what do we need to make a Dia-Nog-A?
So I am kind of adjusting the recipe because I tried it out before and I didn't love it.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm doing
So what are we doing to make it better?
I'm doing a little less eggnog and a little bit more alcohol.
Okay.
Right? So we're using...
At least if you don't, you know, if it doesn't taste better, you'll forget that it has any taste at all. So.
Okay, so we're doing 1.5 cups of eggnog.
Okay.
1/4 cup of hazelnut creamer. A half cup of spiced rum.
Okay.
Which might be a little bit too much, but you know. And then we're gonna try 3/4 cup of amaretto.
Okay, so if you compare what we're doing now to what the recipe says, start with the recipe first because, you know, your taste might be a little bit different.
And you can always add more alcohol.
Right, you can't take it away, but you can always add more.
Right, so we put that all together in a pitcher.
Okay.
And you stir. This pitcher we got for our wedding 30 years ago.
Years ago. Okay.
And you just stir it up and then you pour.
That's it.
And I was thinking that it would be a good warm drink, so we're not serving it warm, but...
hot nog?
Yeah.
A hot Dia-Nog-A? Okay, you have to go there. What's really funny is that the past couple episodes, if you've watched, we have a special guest. He's tiny and he's furry and he goes by the name of MAX. We can't say his name because he's actually here with us, except he's being really good and
he's being really good.
He's just like taking a seat underneath the camera.
Maybe he's catching the drift of how this goes.
All right, and so to top off our Dia-Nog-A, because it's Dia-Nog-A because it's Nog. Just a little bit of cinnamon. Okay.
Nutmeg would be good too.
Now the recipe also called for ice in the glass, and so we're trying it without the ice.
Yeah. Because I mean, when you drink a glass of eggnog, do you put ice in it?
I don't know. I would think it'd water down the eggnog.
Right.
So now, if we were to serve this hot, what would we?
I would just serve it in a mug.
In a mug? Okay.
In a coffee mug.
Okay. Well, here he goes. Here's to a Dia-Nog-A. Clink.
I hate that. We gotta get this.
It doesn't.
It's so sad.
It's just the top.
Can you add it post? Like in post?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
I'll talk to the effects guy.
Could you at least do like one of those little like word bubbles that says clink or clinking?
Clink, to give the onomatopoeia of it, the sound of the word. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. That's stiff. Oh my goodness.
So I think it's good.
That is a strong
It's not
drink.
even.
I can barely taste the
I taste
eggnog.
all Nogg.
Really? Well, apparently our roads are going in completely different directions. Because I have the hazelnut, and that's I taste the hazelnut and the alcohol.
If I swish a little, I can taste the rum and the amaretto. That's
okay.
good. It's a lot better than last time.
Wow. Woo!
Give me a break.
No, I'm serious. I don't even taste any Nogg in it. All I taste is rum. Barbarossa rum.
That
boy,
even
this
feels
is
good on your tongue.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I get a little whiff of the cinnamon when you bring
Yeah.
the glass up to your mouth. But now see, I would probably go with the original recipe of the more Nogg, less rum. She's
I am the rum to your Nogg.
you are the rum to my Nogg. All right, well, we've got a little holiday treat. Plus, we're talking about another assassin droid, IG-88, coming up.
Hey everybody, it is Eric, president of Utini and co-host of The Living Force, which you may be watching right now, here to tell you about something that's going to make the holidays a bit easier. We have made a new website for you called utini.gifts. Now, this is a website that is based around the fact that shopping for Star Wars fans is very hard. We like a lot of things, we also don't like a lot of things. So we at Utini have made some curated gift guides for you to make shopping for those in your life a little easier, and to make shopping for you a bit easier for people in your life. So whether you want Star Wars apparel, you want collectibles, you want stuff for gamers, you want stuff that's only featuring the child, you want stuff for your office, kitchen, what have you, we got guides for you curated through sites like Etsy, through sites like Amazon, through anything you can imagine. We have scoured the internet for really fun stuff. Head over to utini.gifts, that's gifts plural, like things you're gonna find under the tree. Get shopping today, get anything you want for the Star Wars fan in your life, and let us know what you think.
And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Today we're talking about one issue. This is War of the Bounty Hunters IG-88 one-shot Born to Kill. This issue is written by Rooney Barnes with pencils by Guillermo Villanova and colors by Antonio Fabela. So let's start off by taking you back to Darth Vader issue number 13. The bounty hunter droid IG-88 confronted the Dark Lord of the Sith thinking that he could defeat the Sith Lord. He did not. Instead, IG-88 ended up being dismembered. But you can't keep a good droid down. Enter RB-919, a synthetic human engineer who has been hired by Diva Lompop to recover the droid and repair him. The first half of this one-shot focuses on RB's efforts to put the assassin droid back together and his plans for them to be the perfect bounty hunting duo. Nope. True to its programming, kill all who are no longer needed, IG-88 takes out RB-919 and his ship's crew and continues the mission to take out Boba Fett. While on the journey to Tatooine, IG-88 is experiencing what we would call flashbacks of his defeat at the hands of Darth Vader. The second half of the book has IG-88 inner monologuing about life, the universe, and everything. IG-88 confronts Boba Fett inside Fett's ship where the droid is defeated again. After this defeat, IG-88 heads back to the junkyard planet to improve himself. And now here are my quick takes on War of the Bounty Hunters IG-88 one-shot. The art and colors by Villanova and Fabela are beautiful. It just works. It's dark and gritty, kind of like IG-88. It reminded me a lot of Mark Teixeira's work during the Wolverine days. It really was quite a shock when RB-919 was taken out. He was just starting to grow on me, but you know cyborgs, they always seem to turn up when you least expect them to. IG-88 says the line, "The rumors of my destruction have been greatly exaggerated." That's a nice little Mark Twain touch. So what did you think of War of the Bounty Hunters IG-88 one-shot? You can go to our Utini Discord page at utini.com/discord and then click on SW Comics. And don't forget, it's all things Star Wars comics every Wednesday night with the Cosmic Force podcast on YouTube.
Speaking of someone who maybe took too many breaks, it could be said, let's talk about the legacy of Han Solo!
Very good, very good.
Hey, Maz! Thank you.
Where's my boyfriend?
Where's my boyfriend? Yes!
I did, however, find a full-page image of a Rancor drawn by Cam Kennedy. All right, here we go. Impadajoyos brand, just to prove to you that I'm not making this up. See if I can get it up close enough to the camera. You see him there, looking in his bally self.
It's like if Buzz Lightyear met BB-8 in Jedi form. That's like what that looks
Whoa.
like.
That's nice. Yeah.
Expensive. And then omnibuses, because they only print these once. So I got technically I
You're
can
gonna
have
flex,
the
huh?
I got the entire KOTOR series in collected. It's just in a hardback
And
it's-
autograph.
yeah, it's
right?
also signed by John Jackson
flex.
Miller. So
If you're gonna flex completely and show off the autograph too.
And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. We're getting close to the big day, the big Christmas day, and I have a Star Wars Christmas poem.
All right.
So you know the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
And all through this.
Yeah. Well, this one was actually written by Bob Dunning.
Okay.
So here it goes. This is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," Star Wars edition.
Hey, Uncle Matt.
Gather round the rocking chair, and I shall regale you with tales from forthwith. Okay. Here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the void, not a creature was stirring, not even a
Droid.
droid. There you go. The stockings were hung in the starship with care, and hoped that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Chewbacca was nestled all snug in his bed, while visions of stormtroopers danced in his head. Princess Leia in her kerchief, and I with my pipe had just settled down for a long winter's flight. When out on the X-Wing there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my command post to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a blazer, threw open the shutters and pulled out my laser. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature land speeder and a tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I feared for a moment this was a Darth Vader trick. Well, soon up on the starship, so quickly they flew, with a land speeder full of toys and St. Nicholas too. I drew in my head and opened the latch as jolly St. Nicholas squeezed through the hatch. He was dressed in all fur from his toes to his snout, and his clothes were all tarnished with meteor fallout. He had a broad face and a big black shoe, just one, and his body was so round he looked like R2-D2, beep beep boop. But with a wink of his eye and a dimple on his chin soon gave me to know the Force was with him. He drank all of our milk, Q, or Dia-Nog-A, but he ate just one cookie, then unpacked his gifts for C-3PO and the Wookiee. He spoke not a word, but left piles of toys, then roared off in his land speeder to a deafening noise. He took to the sky without giving his name, but before he disappeared, I heard him exclaim, "For the children of the universe, these toys are well suited, but I'm sorry to say, batteries not included." So no matter what happens, no matter all we go through, Merry Christmas to all, and may the Force be with you. Very nice.
Very
Very
good.
nice.
Very well read.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Cantina of Comics, and we hope you have a very nice holiday season. And if you want, maybe you want to try out this, you want to try more Nogg, less rum, or the less Nogg, more rum. Tell us which one you tried and which one tastes better. In the comments section, also be sure to click the like button, hit the subscribe, hit that bell notification, because it's going to let you know anytime Utini posts.
Oh, see, it must have a little bit too much alcohol.
Ooh, too
in
much
there.
rum. Post a video. All right. Well, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Keep on reading and keep on dull thinking.